Hey, what's up, guys? Just gonna go over a couple of trades today. Just took two trades, both on Neo here. Okay, so as you can see, the cams over here are much tighter than the previous day, so that had me thinking it was gonna be an outside day. Yeah, so you can see they're like half the size here. R4 right here, S4 right here. And so that had me thinking about it being an outside day, either looking like an extreme reversal off of R4, as you can see it was kind of opening up here, quite high in the cams, or an R4 breakout. Now, I wasn't really sure about having an R4 breakout, seeing as how it was quite high. If you look at the SPY as well, if you look at the SPY, let me pull this up quickly. It had a huge move up in the aftermarkets, so I wasn't sure if it was going to move all the way up in the pre-market and then start selling off again. It didn't. It obviously wound up going a lot higher, but to break that previous high of day the day before as well I wasn't sure how well it was going to do, so I was a bit cautious. Trade here on Neo. Let's take a look at this 1 minute here. So this is what I was looking at in the morning. Price opens again, price was kind of climbing, and then it was selling off a little bit into the pre-market. Started buying back up right before the open. We get in, we get a nice move up after it wakes up after a couple of candles. We get a nice move up, and then it kind of stalls out. Then we get this like upside down hammer. I don't even know if that's quite a hammer, but definitely a pivot high on higher volume. And so to me, I'm looking at this as like, okay, so we've got some sellers up here around 19. Not the biggest volume candle, but definitely something I'm a little cautious of. We try and get up here again, lower volume, not able to make it through, and then we start pulling back. We have a quick little squeeze up here on descending volume, as you can see here. So, we're moving up, but the price is kind of failing. And then we get this nice doji candle up here, again, on slightly lower volume, and we start pulling off. I took a trade right here in this down candle as the volume started increasing. As you can see down here, the volume started increasing. I was like, okay, this is looking good. The ladder was quite bearish. We had some 20K bids down here at 1850, and then again down here at 1820. So I got in right as across the moving average, I believe. We'll take a look and just confirm on that. And this was obviously a new 5-minute low, which is kind of the entry signal I'm going for. New 5-minute low, entry candle. And what I did was I just took the previous 5-minute high. So if we come over here, let's look at these 5-minute candles. So this is a new strategy I'm hoping to kind of like refine a little better. Let's see if we can get these out of here. So a new 5-minute low right here at about 1903, and then I was taking the top of that candle, which was about 1913. 1913. Let's just jump over here so you can kind of see I got in right here at about 1903. Was using the high of day. Or no, I was not using the high of day. Sorry, I was using right around here 1913. I believe. Let's double check that right here. Let's see here. Stop loss. Oh, 1932. I was using the high of day here. So I was using the high of day. Was it the previous candle? That would have been this candle here, so I must have gotten in here. What is this, 6.5? And I got in here at 9.50. Must have been just as this was breaking, and I used the previous 5-minute high. I don't know about using, as it's breaking the new 5-minute, maybe using this would be a bit too much. So I was using this as my stop loss. This was my entry. Got down to about 1R because I had a nice tight stop. So that was what, 30 cents? Got in right here. Got down to about 30 cents here. So I moved to break even. And then this thing just popped right back up and squeezed me out. And I was super happy with the strategy. Kind of like a new partially method. As you can see here, it came down, I moved my stop to break even, and then I got stopped out. So that was nice because normally that would mean I'd be down like 1R. And I've kind of been listening to Thor a lot more, and his strategy, what he does is if it gets to 1R, he just moves it to break even, because if it's going to go, it's going to go. After looking at this here, I started looking more at this. thinking to myself, okay, this short is not working. This looks like we've got some increasing volume coming in here. We're coming up to the high of day. We came up, we kissed the high of day, but didn't quite make it. And also, there started to become a lot of bids down here at 1913. So I think it was a 20K bid just appeared right here. And it was here as it was trying to go up, and I was like, okay, let's see. You know, there's like very light volume as we're pushing a high of day, very low volume pulling back, and then I got in right here a second time going long for an R4 breakout. Obviously a little above R4, but it was like an R4 breakout high of day break. And my theory was it was going to come down and pick up some of those bids and then take off. There was no way this thing was going to take off with this low volume. With all those bids before. And my theory behind it really was there's obviously some sellers sitting up here. So what we're going to need to do is before the market maker can have all of these sellers sell shares to the market maker, they want to get rid of some of their inventory because they're going to be holding a lot more if they start running up this ladder here. The ladder was also very, very bullish. So what I was thinking is they're going to come down here. There's this 20K bid. They're going to sell shares, unload their inventory into that 20K bid just to give them a little bit more space to start buying all these shares as everyone starts trying to sell to them right here so they can push through. Not sure if it's a great theory, but that's how I was looking at it. So I bought in right. Let's take a look back here. I bought in right here as this move was going up on increasing volume. And again, I used the 5-minute low. It crossed over the average. It was already above the average here, but we had a new 5-minute high. I want to say right around here as it was breaking through. I think I caught it right around here and then it popped up and came back. Yeah, so what was this at 10:01? And let's go forward a little more. Oh, sorry, that was when I got squeezed out earlier. So yeah, so I bought it right here at 10:13, 7:13 down here. Yep, right here, just like I said. And then I used the new low candle. So you can't really see it here, but let's see. This was the low. So it came in, and this would have been a new 5-minute low because this was the new opening candle. So anything below here, I'm getting stopped out. So, you know, I bought in, instantly popped and sold off, came right back down to that level. Luckily, it did not get stopped out. It came very close, though. And then, boom, this thing just took off all day. Kind of a little sad with how I wound up getting out of this. I got a nice 3R move, and by my strategy, what I do is after that, I go to 2R. And then if I lose something like the 20 EMA, or I lose more than 2R, then I just get out right there. So it came down and tapped below the 20 EMA, so I got out, which also happened to be a 2R, so that was good there. But right here, as you notice, this candle right here, we came straight down and we got bought right back up on higher volume. So what is this low here? 1966. This should have been a bit of a key level for me to think about here because there was just such a huge buy up right here. So if it falls below that, okay, maybe the buyers are gone. But yeah, it came down here. What was this low here? 1967. So almost to the penny hitting this level right here. So an improvement that I'd like to take forward would be recognizing key levels or key areas that people are buying up. I may have held on to this and actually captured a bit more of this move. This was almost a 5R trade at this point up here, so definitely could have potentially even doubled this trade at least. But all in all, on that trade, we can see right here where I got out eventually. Let's zoom all the way forward here. Yeah, so nice partial up here, and then like I said, got out for the last move here to our all out here. So anyways, that was my trade for the day. Hope you all enjoyed, and hope you guys have a great day.